What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another LEGO YouTube video. Today, since I'm in the old LEGO room setup, I thought it would be a fun idea to kind of specifically highlight some of the retired and kind of more rare LEGO Star Wars sets that I have in my collection, because I've done brief overviews of my entire LEGO Star Wars collection, but I just thought it'd be fun to kind of go through the specifically rare sets and the ones that aren't currently on store shelves, just to kind of just inventory and kind of like get a better idea as to like what rare sets I have. But yeah, I just thought it'd be a fun idea. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with some of the BrickHeads that I've got over here. We have the Endor Heroes, which retired last year, so still pretty recent. We've got the Mando and the Grogu BrickHead as well, which I think are retired. And then we've got a few Clone Wars sets down here that are retired, as well as some minifigures over here. And then we have the recently out of sale 40th anniversary AT-AT, as well as the Imperial Probe Droid. And then we've got my first ever LEGO set, the Hoth Wampa Cave, on this bottom shelf here. And then we have the 2021, or I think it's 2022, I believe, Hoth AT-ST. And then we've also got the Snowspeeder portion of the Hoth Wampa Cave over here. And then moving on, we have another recently retired set. Well, first we have the Kylo Ren and Sith Trooper BrickHeads, but then in the background we've got the Boba Fett's Throne Room, which recently was pulled from store shelves. And then we also have the Armorer's Mandalorian Forge and the buildable Grogu set as well. And then on this next shelf, this is kind of a big highlight. We've got a lot of dark side ships over here that are really fun. And then off to the side here, we've got one of the May 4th gifts with purchases and two of the Death Star dioramas that are no longer on sale. And then we also have the Dagobah Jedi Training diorama, which I believe recently retired, as well as the Obi-Wan Kenobi duel. And over to the left of this, I've got a lot of my Clone Wars Season 7 sets with the Bad Batch Attack Shuttle and the Mandalorian Starfighter, which are retired, and then the 2016 Clone Turbo Tank with a bunch of retired minifigures around it too. So very rare, one of my more proud parts of the Star Wars collection. We've got Anakin's Jedi Interceptor over here, as well as the Republic Fighter Tank, Obi-Wan Starfighter, and the old Yoda Starfighter from 2017. And then over here, we've got the Imperial Light Cruiser, as well as the Dark Trooper Attack, which are both retired now. And then we also have the 20th Anniversary Slave 1, as well as the Tatooine Homestead diorama over here. And then I've of course got Trouble on Tatooine on this corner, and then I've got the Sith art, which is the 332nd Trooper, which was an alt build, and then of course the Darth Vader one. And then we have the UCS gunship, which was pulled from store shelves last year. And then we also have most of the helmet series. I believe the only ones that still remain on the store shelves right now is maybe the Vader helmet, and then I know the Bouge, the Commander Cody, and the Captain Rex are definitely still on the store shelves today. But we've also got the retired Scout Trooper, and then we've got the X-Wing from 2021, I believe, and we have the Tantive 4, as well as the Y-Wing from 2012, and I have Darth Vader's Castle, which is one of my favorite LEGO Star Wars sets that I've got in this kind of collection tour video, as well as a bunch of other dark side ships that have since been pulled from shelves. And we've got the Mandalorian's N1 Starfighter, as well as the Mandalorian Battle Pack, which is probably one of my all-time favorite battle packs from the Star Wars lineup of all time. And then we've got the Imperial Shuttle from 2021, as well as the very sought-after and probably my rarest LEGO set in the collection, the 2013 Ewok Village. And then I also have a couple of other retired LEGO Star Wars sets down here. I'm moving these ones to schools, but I thought I'd show it off while it's in this old LEGO room. We've got the Jabba Sail Barge, as well as the Skiff Escape, and the 2012 version of Jabba's Palace. Next up, I've got a bunch of rare LEGO Star Wars minifigures in these shadow boxes. Some are still available. Most of them are, of course, rare and more retired. I got a lot of these guys from Bricklink and eBay way back in the day, a couple of years ago, so I'm very proud of this collection over here. I'd say it's probably about like 80% retired minifigures. We've also got this Coruscant planet and these Clone Trooper battle packs and some more retired Clone Wars minifigures. And I also do have this big bin of just various Star Wars minifigures, some still available and some are not and are a bit more on the rare side. Kind of a shame they're just kind of hiding in this bin and not on display, but you do what you can with your display space at the end of the day. So that was kind of a quick overview of all of the more rare LEGO Star Wars sets in my collection, more specifically the retired ones that you have to seek out on the aftermarket, because like I feel like every time I look at my LEGO Star Wars collection, I know I have like a decent idea in my head as like what's still available and what isn't, but I thought it was just kind of a fun idea to just like specifically go through and document what is retired and what is still available, just to kind of like further assess the rarity of my LEGO collection, and also just to show it off a bit too, if I'm being completely honest. But that is all for today, so definitely let me know what you thought of this like quick little collection tour of my retired Star Wars stuff. Let me know what your favorite set was down in the comments below. Be sure to leave a like if you did enjoy the video and subscribe if you are new around here. But that is all for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out. Bye.